I didn't think I was going to make it. Thank you. I owe you an explanation. Much more than that. But first, please, the others, the ambush. Tell me they survived?
The ones you abandoned. Can also say that. They found refuge, but what the hell's happened out there, Zevlor?
You've heard some of it, I'm sure. That I froze, or broke, or some other lie that is kinder than the truth. We were ambushed by cultists, yes. And then I heard her, their false god, whispering promises in my mind. I would be a paladin again, with a god's purpose, a god's power. Everything I needed to protect my people. And all the while, the cult tortured them. They fought and ran and died around me, while I imagined myself their savior. By the time I regained my senses, it was too late. I did not just surrender to the Absolute. For a moment, I welcomed it.
Yeah, so it was, I mean, still kind of his actions, but mainly the Absolute's temptation. I think how to resist an Elder Brain, quite hard. It sounds like you were being enthralled. It's not your fault.
It would be nice to think so, but whatever these monsters twist us into, I believe it begins in us. I won't make excuses. I can't make amends. But I know something of what you came to do. I want to help, if you'll let me. Ketheric is below. He thinks you're no longer a menace. Descend and show him how wrong he is. If there are any more survivors to be found, I'll find them and lead them out of this place.
I could use another blade in the fight to come.
Only if you can trust it won't be buried in your back. The Absolute swayed me once before. I won't risk it happening again.
I guess he probably has a tadpole.
Please, let me do this much.
Hey, we rescued another one of our tiefling friends. Let's short rest. Why do I want to short rest again? Yeah, let's risk it.
That helped.
And I think every short rest I can resummon us. Yes. Get him back. Nice.
Catch a break.
Let's talk to Manip Shogar.
Oh, stench. I'm beginning to think I should have stayed in that pod. In there it only smelled like me. Is there any news about Duke Ravengard? Did he get out alive? No. Tell by your expression. Gonna have to fall on my sword, aren't I?
What? Please a bit more enthusiasm and fighting spirit, my friend. Is there a third one? Wasn't there a third one? Anyway. Let's see if the Mindflayers have anything interesting to do. Sawnscape. Some alchemy stuff. And a pearl. Do they have pearls? I don't think that Mindflayers do anything for fun. Or of course it's pretty, they keep stuff. Could have continued. Let's have a look at Zariel's assets.
Brine pools, but empty of tadpoles.
Oh, and so many.
Harvesting all the larvae indicates they are getting ready for something big.
I mean, it's a whole colony, so of course it's bigger. But think about it, like the illithid ship just had one pool that size. At least the parts we could explore. Ah. Do you see her? Do you know who that is?
Pod. Is that Mizora inside?
Yes. Let's herself.
Razzet's cock, it's about time you came.
I think for that it would have been interesting to have Wyll. Mizora, you are the devil you sent Wyll to rescue?
Thought you'd have figured it out by now. Now, enough sniffing around and get me out of this thing.
Means she
Do
didn't.
it, and I'll let Wyll off his leash. A devil always keeps her promises.
That's why you could intimidate
Your eyes turn
her.
to the control panel next to the
Because
pod.
it's about herself.
It has 2 devices marked with elithid symbols. The controls are open to your tadpole's command, to your authority.
Let's examine the device on the left.
You know this symbol from the Mindflayer ship. It means annihilate.
Examine the device on the right. I hope it's something better. I hope it's unleash or something.
You recognize the marking from the Nautiloid, an elithid symbol meaning unleash.
Let's unleash the device. I wonder if she's already infected.
Good work. I'd give you a gold star, but I'm... As for the pact,
You're welcome.
Clause Z, Section 13. If the Soulbinder consents to separation, she will release the Soul Bearer from all obligation within 6 months.
Half a
6
year.
months is a trifle. You barely read through a single bookcase in Candlekeep in such a time.
Ignorant thing. It's always the terms and conditions that get you.
Yeah, I don't think she will amend that because it's in the pact and she doesn't have to, so... A full half of a year. You've got to be kidding.
Dead serious. Don't let the smile fool you. Right. I'm out of here. I need a long bath. I'll leave you to your very serious business. But don't you fret. If you survive this place, I'll find you. The pup will be needing me. Count on it. Oh, and ask Wyll how we met. I've loosened his tongue. It's real cracker of a tale. Ta-ta.
Interesting, more backstory. I kinda wish she was a full romance. I think there is nothing like a full romance with devils, especially the more powerful ones. I think it's hard to be more than a plaything. Why are you following me? You are creepy. Is she really following us? She is. Interesting, I hope she doesn't turn at some point. Okay, we can't go back to the camp, because, well, Wyll's not here. We will do that later. There's quite some path. Love this gory design and everything. It looks so haunting. Oh, Cressa Bone Daughter, we know her. We know her from the Notes of Balthazar.
We depart.
Can talk to them. Otherwise I would have kind of liked to just ambush them. But want to talk. It's 4 people. It won't be too hard to fight. So let's have a talk and then let's have a kill. There's another brain. It's just nothing. Can read some notes for continuing. Alright. Let's have a talk.
General Thorm was attacked. The order to evacuate given. You should not be here. I conclude you are one of the attackers.
Interesting armor. I don't know, very revealing for Merkle, I would say. Let's try to deceive so we can... Let's try to deceive and see if we can ask something. This is a misunderstanding. I was sent to support you with the eradication of these traitors. 21. That's a low. Nice.
I have no need for a throne.
Charisma for the win.
You would merely get in the way. Go on, make yourself useful somewhere. If you cannot manage that, just stay out of the way.
Charming lady. Okay. I'd say... Go.
Your violence hasn't gone unnoticed. It's about to be returned in kind.
It's a really nice weapon with a skull. Okay. Go. And my friends. Still, no one is down.
Moment.
Don't want to use my level 5 spell slot. I'm not so sure. I mean, so far I didn't see any of those regeneration devices. Like a fireball scroll or something. Ah, there. I lied. Here it is. Nice. Wow, 5 damage. Ray of Sickness. Level 1. Yeah, I don't bother. See, Misty Step also. Doesn't seem like a smart move to teleport right in the middle of us. But if that's what she wants, let's welcome her. Or not. Nice. I'd say that was a fast fight.
Consider my hackles erased.
Perfect. Harry Henry is also a very nice name. Really sounds like a nickname. Merculite Scourge. So, a weird Merkle shrine, another one. He seemed to be the most prominent here so far. I mean, we found some Baal notes, nothing more than that. Let's see if we can find something interesting in their chambers. Journal of Maktu Buji. I remember our life as country surgeons back in Nushkel. We only ever wanted to be the best, to learn how to staunch any mortal wound. How did we get here? Cressa hasn't been herself since her pet true soul was shipped out on that Nautiloid. I haven't been able to do so much as touch her. I find myself growing green at the thought. My own wife revolts me with those experiments. Not really my wife any longer. I thought getting that favorite creature dispatched would bring her back to herself, but she pines for that damned feral corpse of aching need. If she finds out I read it out to Balthazar that she was keeping it, I got it sent away, she might kill me. Huh? So it was a couple serving the Absolute. How nice. There was a potion of speed. Did you see it? Now we have it. We can use it. Okay, then we can continue. Pressor's notes. I've seen 1,000 ears. Some have the reflexes to twitch when they know the worm is about to burrow. Worm takes longer to get through it if the entry hole isn't cleaned. I've taken to torching them with an ear candle. It all makes for dull work. I'm tired of ears. I'm tired of my only order being create thralls. Apparently, all we need to know about the brain is being handled by the Chosen. I'm forbidden from studying these dull thralls. I need a new one that Balthazar doesn't know of. A creature of exceptional will, like my old dear pet, can keep fragments of its own mind while affected by the parasite, we need to know why. There are her research notes. What an interesting second page. Experiments on the first day, day 4. Again I've noted a fluid leaking from the oral cavity and have ascertained that cause. Due to the unusual method of parasitic insertion, the secretions of the creature within are leaking out, rather than being absorbed by the brain, as we have noted in other thralls. I cannot say why the parasite is evacuating this oil, but it has the scent of garlic we know now indicates it has fed on the host brain matter itself. I have collected a sample of ear fluid. Day 5. Vivisection day today. Showed no sign of pain as I was unraveling the long intestine, but instead grabbed the organ as if it was a rope, reached to wrap it around my neck as if to strangle me. But all the strength in its poor arms is quite gone. Had to thread the guts back into the body. We'll try again another day. I don't like to see how much they liked the surgery. Yeah.
Is that blood?
They're all quite into it. And these are the people who... I don't know how much they are actually affected by the Absolute, or if it's actually their own free will, and like they're fun.
The chosen are my heart.
Harry Henry's journal.
Oh, these slick innards, these fluid chambers. How long have we been here, making thralls? I don't want to any longer. Merkel's drowned out in my head by my own spiral fears. The Bone Lord doesn't want a coward. None of this looks real. I'm in a kraken belly. I'm turned inside upside. I'm dead. Merkel's grey waste always sounded peaceful. Not like this.
Yeah, they seem just like Merkel followers. Not really controlled by the Absolute. Okay. Also interesting that the rest of the intellect devourers so far don't really seem to be hostile. We found another brain, didn't we? Did I leave it?
Seek and you shall find me.
I think I left it. Let's head back.
Keep going.
Liberate, evacuate.
I think we're just hearing all the commands the Elder Rain is sending. It was there, it is.
I'll grab that.
Closed mind. And a letter from Ironfinger. She's going to put one on me any day. Cressa, who was initiated the very same hour as I, all those years ago, is going to put a parasite in my ear when I sleep. Can't bear to be without a patch experiment on. Needs to have a thrall locked away so she can go further than Balthazar will let her. Cressa, I remember when we were just stomping on ant piles and raising them back up. Our very first deaths. I hope you remember, somewhere. Always fascinated by death. Even though I guess like ants are less bad than humans or humanoids. So, let's have a look what this last brain can tell us. Is it that way? It is.
Worth a try.
I'm not gonna take the whole party to go there, so we don't have to repeat the jumping things all over again. Let's just have a look or a listen. I think we're getting closer and closer to Ketheric Thorn. Everything is full of blood.
The moment comes.
Blood for the blood god.
The absolute.
Okay. A closed mind will be the last, I guess. I don't know.
They won't be laughing much longer. Won't be any more of this. No gnomes in the city. Watch, Brevin. This Cortesh fella's got an idea. Kind of a training camp. Don't know how it gets me into the watch, but he seems the smart sort.
Seems like Gortash really enjoyed creating those mines. Didn't really find anything out about the Baals chosen so far. Wonder who that is and what they do. Probably just murdering people. Skulls for the skull throne. Nice. Go. Back to our friends.
Alright, what now?
Yeah, onward.
Liberate, evacuate.
They don't seem to be hostile. Oh no. Come on.
How many true souls have passed through this place?
A fleet of nautiloids? I see a fleet of nautiloids. I see this, which looks very ominous and evil. Ah! You see that? There's a restoration shell. There we can go down. There with another neural apparatus. Ah.
Charmed, I'm sure.
In goosebumps.
What am I to do?
I'm so excited to see what's down there.
Prepare.
Let's take the down last might, I guess.
These things have stayed interesting.
I have a look at the neural apparatus. Then I will head back with the brain. Ah, it will just call back the platform. Makes sense.
Whatever comes.
So, Shadowheart.
Let's try this
Once
way.
again, let's take a trip to this weird chamber, the necromancy chamber. Interesting. I gotta say, for Mindflayer colony, I would have expected more Mindflayers. Because like all the Mindflayers we met so far were just in the pods. We didn't encounter 3 Mindflayer. I mean, if they enslave the Elder Brain and use it mainly for oppression, maybe they don't use that many Mindflayers. Or they seem to rely more on those True Souls, pre-Mindflayers. Okay. Last but not least.
My head hurts. Can I go back to bed, Mummy?
Oh. Shadowheart, how did you get here?
I live here. This is my house. Our house, right, Mummy?
Oh.
We saw a big spiky snail that fell out of the sky. I'm just very sleepy, Mummy. I wish you'd stop waking me up so much.
Oh gosh. Yeah, of course, they don't care about children, about anything. They just kill. Also, they're chosen of the death free. Like, turning that into one of those preserved brains? Ah. Third option. I meanwhile am never going to sleep again. Relatable. Let's try the most gentle option. Time to go back to sleep then. Good night, you.
Night, night, Mummy. Love you.
Oh. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Ouch. Ooh. Yeah, any doubts? Astarion, that we shouldn't just take over but destroy the skulls? I don't know. Okay.
Never a dull moment.
Really surprised I didn't get like any approval from Jaheira so far.
Can't give up now.
And unfortunately we're just short of a level up. Would have been really nice to get one.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more
Anyway.
interesting times. Another step forward.
Might be smart to cast like spells, like the summons, before we use the restoration. Do that.
Ready and waiting.
Jaheira has to go back from the wild shape. Also, let's conjure a minor elemental. I don't know. Let's use different ones in case of some resistances. Back to the saber-toothed tiger. And Shadowheart. Shadowheart summon someone. I think she can just use animate dead. Also rejuvenating miasma, we don't even need like corpse or something. I don't know, let's do that. And let's animate a flying ghoul. Oh, nice. Well, not nice, but useful probably. Right, everyone has summons. Go for the restoration.
Never wanted the easy path.
It's time. Descend and have a look what's down there. Right, and since this is such a nice view, let's descend. Hope we take all our summons with us.
This tadpole squirming around a lot more than usual.
It's reacting to something down here. We should prepare to do the same.
Meet the absolute. Ah, interestingly, the rejuvenating miasma is gone. Oh, there it is, back again. Also, the game says it's time for an autosave, so you don't have to quick save.
No longer a background murmur. The presence in your mind builds to a roar.
We found it. The Absolute is behind this door.
Yeah, sounds really nice. Enjoy your vacation. And now, let's meet the Absolute. The Elder Brain with a crown.